There aren't enough words to grasp when it comes to describing my love for this camera. If cameras are inherently just tools used to capture a moment in time, the Nikon D3 is both a piece of art and the camera that captured it. And if you were able to see the legacy you would be setting in the future, the Nikon D3 is that pinnacle moment in time. There are few cameras, or things in general, that I would consider legendary. The Nikon D3 is one of them, and maybe my favorite camera ever. Legends have history. The Nikon D3 was released the summer of 2007 to the world as Nikon's first full-frame DSLR. It was a hefty, full-size device that was not afraid to weigh as much as it needed to. In a world of optional add-on battery grips, the D3 decided to come with a standard one built in. That's what originally drew my attention to it in late 2018. I wanted something substantial, as a swing of force when mirrorless cameras reigned supreme and weighed nothing. This camera would go on to be my introduction to the world of full-frame digital photography, and all the joys that come with shooting a classic DSLR. There's just something soothing about hearing that true mirror slap. It brings my heart back home. Before, I've stated that the hack to getting into full-frame photography was to shoot 35mm film. This was partially false. The key is to buy old and planned obsolete digital cameras. See, time comes for everyone. Upgrades accelerate the rate at which technology becomes null. When you're at the top of the ladder, it's easier to topple. Sadly for those that chase the next strike of lightning, the D3 was quickly surpassed by the studio-oriented D3X and its 24.5 megapixel sensor, and the natural successor, the D3S. Not to mention the future flagships D4, D5, etc. ad infinitum. It's your job to always have the latest and greatest. Your need for a D3 was exhausted already less than 2 years after its debut, which made it a steal for me in 2018. With my already existing kit of Nikkor lenses, it was common sense. "12 megapixels is enough. Your iPhone is 12 megapixels. Your Pixel 5 is 12 megapixels. Your 56 megapixel smartphone downscales at 12 megapixels. Even a decent 35mm film scan is around 12 megapixels. Can you even count 12 million pixels with just your eye? So maybe there's still a bit of scorn in my heart from when I debuted my shiny, new-to-me camera and was lambasted for being excited because it was only 12 megapixels. Maybe I spent the next few months proving to myself I made a good purchase. It's not about the resolution or even the photographer. I said to my mirror every morning, I woke and decided to lug this near 3-pound machine with me. It's about the format. This is FX. This is what people worked all their lives to acquire, and slightly longer after to sustain. This is the right choice. There I was defending something not only did I have no input in its origin, but no responsibility in needing to stick up for. It was my free will to shill for a mass of leatherette and metal, and I did it voluntarily, not even a little bit eagerly. As I stated earlier, this camera's legendary, at least to me. It takes recognizing the history of something to consider its value in the current day. It also takes recognizing how it holds up in the current day. Not only was the D3 surpassed by both its incremental updates and total model successes, but the whole format of DSLR is itself being phased out by all camera manufacturers. The Z series is here, the R series is wearing the crown. Fujifilm never even cared to attempt. So what does that mean for the D3 in 2021? Yes, for all useful purposes, the D3 never shot true video, but what is video if not a series of hundreds to thousands of photos, flashing by like a fond memory of your 8th birthday? 8 megapixels is 4K, the D3 has 12 megapixels. The D3 can make 4K video. I framed up to at least 30 by 40 inches with the files from this camera, so quality that was on par to higher resolution sensors. The camera thrives in bright light and on a tripod. And paired with my trusty 50mm 1.8D, it's lightning fast, it still blows my mind optically in 2021. To see the future before it happens will make emperors of peasants. See the past that has happened, make scholars of fools. Maybe one day the Nikon Z7 will wear the same white dress through my rose-tinted view of yesterday. Maybe even the D6. Time does make legends of us all.